Hey.
Welcome.
Hey, it's Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yeah, it's
Good feel. We're all good. We got good feels going on here.
Yeah, good feels going on with this recording.
Okay, so you'll probably notice in a few seconds. Well, I mean, okay, we're gonna stay on this title screen for a while and talk. So, okay, we've recorded a lot of this game, and we lost the audio files
For the first three levels.
for the beginning of this game.
Yeah.
So the first three episodes will all be post commentary of us recording over, like, us playing the game. Like, this is us playing the game right now.
This is a new thing for us. I love how we're just hovering on here, showing off my own file before we started.
Again, we talked a lot about stuff. We lost these audio files. So
we tried searching. We have no idea how we lost them either.
We don't know where they went, but they're gone. But we've almost beaten this game. Like, recorded all this stuff.
Yeah.
So there's no point re-recording these first three episodes.
Yeah, so we're basically just, before we even go around to beating the game, we're getting these episodes up so we can still have relatively fresh experience with the boss.
Yeah, I want to...
Because it's weird going in, beating a boss, and then coming back and recording the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's strange. So yeah, we're just...
I'm just showing off the different styles. And yeah, as I recommend at the beginning of this, always keep patient. Hasty is the weirdest playstyle where you can only aim so long as you hold down the button. As soon as you let go, your yarn ball is let go.
Yes, welcome to Craft Island. Tiny place in the middle of the random ocean.
Handmade ocean, yeah.
The Yoshi,
nothing but peaceful and leisurely. Yeah, I can see. Three of them are already asleep.
The Yoshi clan.
It had been peaceful and leisurely until... Dun, dun, dun!
Yeah, I think you did that last time. Is that Yoshi wearing like a suit? Look at the blue guy.
No, I think that's Cow Yoshi. No, Cow Yoshi is the one on the right. Huh.
I don't know.
Honestly, how he expected to fit all of those bundles in that bag?
Yeah, it's a tiny bag.
It's like, hi, Yoshis.
I
need to turn you all into yarn.
Why?
I don't know. Again, we'll probably know once we get to bout with the boss. Which, let's face it, if it's a Yoshi's Island game, it's probably going to be Bowser.
Oh yeah, totally. Everyone becomes yarn. Everyone.
Yeah, pretty much. As they all run away. And then he just gets knocked into the thing.
Oh yeah, it's pink and red. Right, because the second player was red.
Second player is always red. First player is always the color of the Yoshi of the file you started.
Interesting.
Yeah, I found that a little funny.
I'm gonna get you. We're gonna totally get you. Come back here with our friends.
No. Lily's just like, I'll push the thing.
Yeah. He's not even going, like, he's going so slowly. What do you expect?
I just realized the theme that's playing here is the mini-boss theme, or the mid-boss theme.
That makes sense. He's always there, like, powering up all the bosses.
Well, no, like, this exact theme is what plays when we're fighting the bosses.
Well, it's probably, like, each boss probably has its own little remix here and there, but
probably,
essentially.
The little thimble launchers. I think that's what they're called.
As Kamek flies away, he drops a handful of yarn.
That's more than a handful.
Yeah.
A rather important Yoshi meeting is held between two small Yoshis.
I love that.
Made of yarn.
Yeah. It's a very important meeting.
Oh, yeah.
Shit's whack, yo. Let's go get our friends back.
Damn right. We need to get that yarn back, bro. After that naughty trickster. Because remember, this is a Nintendo game.
Yeah. After the Magic Koopa, formerly known as Kamek.
Yeah, you pretty much dated when we recorded these episodes by saying that.
I love that joke. No, I think I said that joke multiple times through this playthrough.
No, you just said that.
Really?
In this recording, yeah.
I feel like I said that more.
No? If you did, then I don't recall.
Because that's a recurring joke. Whenever I see Kamek in a game, that's what I call him.
Well, no, because he's only shown up for a little bit, and I usually did a lot of commentary over the bosses.
That's true.
So, Yarn Yoshi takes shape. as is the staple for this game. If you've basically played Yoshi's Island, you've got the basic idea. You collect your 5 sunflowers in a level. Instead of red coins, you now have stamp patches. Collect 20 of those, and you basically just get stamps for Miiverse.
Oh, yeah.
As you see here, this is before we turned them off.
Yeah, because these Miiverse posts got kind of repetitive. You'll notice that in the next few episodes, where there's literally, the Miiverse posts are just nothing but
Oh, yeah,
like,
that was
stamps?
you eating me there.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you were the first person to eat someone on screen.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah,
But,
the
yeah.
tutorial boxes. Those things never appear after the
They
first
stopped showing
world.
up after a while, yeah.
After the first world.
Yeah. That was...
Yeah, that was straight
that was
up.
me.
Yeah, that... Just learning how to play the game.
Oh, no, wait, I'm Pink Yoshi. Never mind. I ate you to show off the mechanic.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you? Oh.
Yeah,
I
because
thought I
remember,
was
I'm
red.
player 1, I'm Pink Yoshi. You're player 2, you're Red Yoshi.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought I was... Huh. Fair enough.
But yeah, no. You collect yarn bolsters. You didn't even let me kill it.
Mm.
You collect yarn bolsters, 5 per level to get a Yoshi back. And there's also basically the star aspect of Yoshi's Island, which is if you can manage to make it through without getting hit once, you get like a star for that. It's, getting everything really just gets you a bunch of Yoshis. Oh yeah, this is when we pulled the grumps.
Yeah, well, no, we more so just, like, fooled around with the movement of the Yoshi being, like, incredibly fast.
Yeah, well, no, that was us just going, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, yeah, let's not pull the grumps.
No.
But it's just, I gotta, it's really fun to do that. It really is.
That's still somebody else's joke, so that's why I didn't.
Oh, I
end up
know, I
doing
know. Like, I just wanted to do, like, a quick one just as because it's something I found funny. It's not something I honestly want to go through the whole series.
it. Yeah. Because again,
Yeah.
you're just copying their jokes. So.
Exactly. Also, it's taken me until, like, a recent YouTuber that I liked following, who's also Canadian, called Really Freaking Clever. He recently did a video on, like, 64 Things Wrong with the Yoshi series. It's a satire series. It's meant to be funny.
Yeah.
But he raised an interesting point. Notice how the piranha plants in this game are the only things not made out of yarn. Or anything yarn related.
Are they not made out of yarn?
No, they're not. Well, we'll see another one coming up, but
They look like they're made out of yarn.
they sort of look it, but no, I don't think they are. Oh, yeah, that was me
Seems
just
kind
checking
of stupid for it not to be made out of yarn, but
Yeah,
because everything is.
Yeah, you'd think it would be because again, it's the name of the game, Yoshi's Woolly World.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, that was bound to happen when they made this game where they just called it like Yoshi's
well,
Woolly
initially,
World, but everything's made out of yarn, so it's like, well, what do you expect to happen? Oh yeah, this
Well,
is the
no-
recurring thing where Sean does not wait. He swallows something when he clearly knows I'm in front of him.
see, part of the issue is I also have a bit of an issue with depth perception sometimes, and that does. Yeah, see.
Oh yeah, weird. But I still find that like whenever I'm in front of you, you just immediately eat.
But yeah, see, they're not made out of yarn.
Oh
Yeah, it's so weird.
yeah.
But no, like part of it is like this weird depth perception thing, and sometimes that also plays into me not seeing things properly. I don't know if I brought this up in another playthrough that we did, but
I still think it's just you being like,
it's
super.
a mix.
It's
a
you being
mix of
super
me being-
hasty.
Yeah, it's a mix of
hasty
me
with
being.
your.
Yeah, it's a mix of me being quick and at the same time me also being like with that weird thing with my eyes where like because I was born with crossed eyes.
Yeah, I know.
So.
But I still
But,
say
you know,
that.
it's just the
that's-
more I think about it, the more I think that also plays into me accidentally eating you
Yeah.
so much.
I think it's mainly that.
Oh no, I'm saying it plays into it. I'm not saying it's the main cause. Oh yeah, we went down the wrong pipe. Oh no, we didn't go down the wrong pipe. Yeah. But yeah, I
This
love
level's
how
pretty-
the egg baskets are like literally made out of yarn.
Well, everything's made out of yarn. The
Well,
whole
no,
game.
I know, but like the egg blocks are essentially just yarn baskets. I like that touch. But yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, it's another thing we realized pretty early on that if you swallow somebody and then shoot them forward, until they hit something, they don't
Yeah.
change back.
No, they have to hit something first, which again
Which is-
becomes a bit of a downfall for us later on in the
Yeah,
series.
which becomes like terrible.
Yeah.
It becomes terrible because it's just like, yeah, when you like swallow someone and shoot them just down into a pit, they can't do anything.
Well, you can break free from it if I recall correctly. It's just not as
You have to mash you have to mash the buttons.
Yeah, you can't get out of it as quickly. I find.
And you're falling downward, so it's really hard to
Yeah. And the more I think about it now, the more I'm seeing like that was me not trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although I question because you were rather far away from me at the time of that.
Yep. Another thing I noticed: Yoshi's tongue is way too.
It's way longer than it should be for this game. Yeah, that also plays into the 2-player craziness of.
Yeah, it's way too long, and it just if you're like above me and you swallow like you try to swallow me with your tongue, I'll like if you're like facing one way and I'm above you, you'll like swallow me.
Oh yeah,
it makes no sense.
It's so weird. Just get the last of those. Yeah, I love how like it actually gives you an indication of when you've collected the last of everything.
Oh, of course, that's the
whether it be stamp patches,
Yoshi's Island recurring thing. Yeah. The only thing it doesn't tell you is when you have full health. Well,
yeah, I hated that stupid flower that was hidden there. It took me forever and a day the first time I played the game to notice that was there. Mind you, on my first playthrough, I also sped through the first level a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't mean to. I was taking my time to look, but I also sped through it a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, I didn't see that Yoshi you keep going on about in this level.
It's not in every level.
It's not in every level?
No, it's not in every level. It's not the little back yarn balls. Yeah, it's not in every single level in the game. We barely ever see that flower.
Yeah, that's
There's
true. We don't
almost
see it.
never a time where we have both stamps and full health. We go after every yarn bolster and sunflower most of the time.
I find we start getting that a lot more once we get that magnet power up later on.
Yeah, but I find we never see that flower on a completed stage because we can never beat a stage with full health and every stamp.
Yeah. Oh, right. I just realized by where we are in the series, we haven't got any more power badges.
No, I think the game just stops giving it to you. Stops giving you badges at some point because there's
I don't recall there being another everything's free period like we used to have.
Yeah, it happens from time to time, but yeah, I don't think the last area gives you it.
Oh, I get it. It's because we haven't got... I noticed it occurs a lot, like... what you saw on screen there was a power badge. You can basically spend the gems you collect in game actually work as currency. You can buy the badges and they will stick with you for the level. That one's only available for mellow mode. Clears the course for you. You don't have to worry about it. You can just move on. Mostly just for levels that you're just like, oh my god, I can't do this.
See, this is why we turned off Miiverse posts because these stamp pictures are just dumb.
Yeah,
it's just dumb.
Some are creative. Don't get me wrong, but
they're just dumb. Like the beginning of the game, the posts were all just. I'm just gonna fill my entire gamepad with just the same stamp.
Yeah,
that I got on this stage.
Well, that's also because we did this shortly after its release.
Yeah, but still,
farther in, once people start getting more stamps and whatnot, they start making a lot more thoughtful,
like more interesting Miiverse posts, or they just keep making the same shit, kind of like what people did with 3D
Mario 3D World.
Yeah, 3D World, because people still made dumb posts in that.
Mm-hmm. No, agreed. Another what I was saying about the power badges.
This is where
this is also showcasing another rather weird issue with Wolly World, where if you go too far off
screen deck kills the opposing player, and there are moments in this game you'll see because that was fine because
that was a screen transition.
That was a screen transition. But there are other times where if I'm not following Sean will rocket himself upwards.
Even though I'm trying to wait for Julian.
Yeah, he'll off-screen himself, and the camera will follow me instead.
Yeah,
and kill Sean.
They needed to figure the camera out a lot better with this.
Like the game's fine. It's just I feel like there's a lot of levels that aren't made for 2-player.
I wouldn't say it was made for 2-player. It's just they couldn't work out all the kinks. Like, see that worked perfectly fine.
That worked perfectly fine because the tree branch was right at the bottom of the screen. But if you were any further when you down attack there, you would have killed, or I would have killed you.
Yeah. Also, I do love that epic yarn ability where like they all have the different like. Yeah, see there,
right there. The camera was focusing on me, and Sean just killed himself, not trying to. So,
I'm surprised, and the sad thing is, that took for the second level for that to happen.
Yeah, that's how. That's how I just think that
the camera aspects could have been fixed a fair bit better with this game.
It's just a problem with 2-player platformer games. It just happens.
Yeah.
Like, another example of a game that does it a little bit well, but still they didn't actually program the game to be made
Oh,
for
whoa,
2-player.
what happened to that Shy Guy for a bit there? Like, if you look back, it even though the thing was bouncing, it was like stuck in relief for a bit.
Don't know.
Yeah, you'll see that in ending.
Yeah, maybe because I think it was like something to do with but we were bouncing on it while he was bouncing on it, so it was bouncing further.
I guess.
See, I'm not trying to hit Sean here.
Yeah. It's a little too easy to hit your ally.
Yeah.
Also, as I was saying before with the badges, that number you see in the corner, that is your total gem count. Unlike Kirby's Epic Yarn, your gem count is actually useful for something.
Yeah, buying.
It lets you buy the power
badges.
badges, which help you out for difficult stages.
The main problem with it, though, at the beginning of the game, is you can't afford any badges.
Well, not only that.
There you go, another example. Killed
Yeah.
because the camera focused on him and not both of us. So I just feel like the beginning of the game. It's
the beginning of the game, we have too many bullshit issues where you get off screen.
Yeah,
I get off screen.
That more so I was talking about. You don't have enough gems to even afford the badges.
Yeah.
Because it's 2,000 for the first badge in the game.
5,000 actually.
There you go. It's like 5,000, and
But
most of the
other
good
thing
badges,
is they make that specific badge stated that's only for mellow mode.
Oh, yeah,
first
that's
badge
true,
you get
but-
is also only for mellow mode.
most of the badges in the game are only either 2,000 or 5,000, and saving up like.
Oh look, another gimmick returning from Epic Yarn.
Yeah.
But a neat little gimmick nonetheless.
Well, it's more so a gimmick from Yoshi's Island.
Well, yeah, they did have that duo thing, but in the duo thing, you mixed it together for
Well,
a
this
lot
is
of
more,
your stuff.
I'd say this is more. This is more Yoshi's Island
Oh no, it is more Yoshi's Island
because it's
and
it's more focusing on.
Well, yeah, it fits more with Yoshi again because of Yoshi's Island. You had
Yeah,
the
your
car
power.
transformation, you had the helicopter transformation.
You have the transformations into things. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas it wasn't as Kirby as a lot of other Kirby stuff. I guess you could say.
Yeah, I find this is more Yoshi because it's
Yeah.
it's got more of a focus on just trying to get through this part.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I kind of like it better than the original Yoshi's Island because at first those levels are fun.
But then they start to
Then
overuse the mechanic.
they start overusing the mechanic where they just put the digger or the plane in like.
Yeah, and the common ones used are the digger and the plane.
And then like the car, like they'll put them all in the same level.
Oh yeah, that was another weird thing that they added in this game,
Yeah.
where your allies can stop your yarn balls.
Yeah, so
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because if they're about to make a bad shot, they
But-
can save them.
yeah,
like
but-
as you saw me there, I saved
Yeah.
your shot because you hit me.
yeah, but at the same time, if you're in my way when I'm trying to hit an enemy,
That also causes a problem.
That
And
also
again, it
causes a
caused the problem in the last level that we did involving the ghost house,
yeah, so
where you have to ricochet your shots, and if your shots ricochet and they don't,
if they hit the
yeah,
person, it just stops. It doesn't go through them.
and
Your shots go through you, but they do not go through the opposite player. And
it's so weird.
we were incredibly tempted to just turn on that mode where
Mellow
you don't.
mode, yeah.
Not mellow mode. No, there's another thing you can turn on, which allows both characters not to interact with each other.
Is there?
Yeah, that's a thing in this game. We just never turned it on because we just dealt with it. But that's actually a thing in the game where you can turn on a mode so people don't just immediately kill you. So you cannot interact, you cannot swallow each other, you cannot hop on each other's heads. You were just two characters running along a stage.
Yeah, but I find without the interactivity that the two characters have, it takes away a little bit from the gameplay. I
Oh
find.
yeah, no, there's a cheapness to it. Like you can also sequence break this game hard by using two players.
It's sort of, yes. Not
Because
maybe as much.
you can
oh,
also
yeah, here's another
save-
example of running off too quickly.
Yeah. Well, the game that was not me. That was just the game pushing me forward.
Oh no, I'm more.
Yeah. But I'm more talking the
Oh
more.
yeah, our first bonus level.
Yeah, I'm talking the moments when we would both be falling into a death pit, and then you would die, come back, and then hop off my head to gain more height, so you would survive, and I wouldn't die, or
Yeah.
I would
or
die.
you would fall, but because one of us was still alive, we could continue the level.
Exactly.
I find that sometimes in some of the level aspects, you needed something like that.
Yeah. No, I can agree with you there.
So I wouldn't
Some of the
necessarily
bonus
call it
stages.
broken game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and here's the
sequence
bonus.
breaking.
Well, sequence breaking.
Yeah, you can
Here's
see.
the-
You can sequence break a lot.
And here's the bonus stages. Basically, a great place for you to rack up a lot of points because any
Yes.
points you get here are basically just added towards your gem totals. And you basically get more time the more fields you clear.
Pretty much. It's
Oh, wow,
self-explanatory.
Oh, oh wow, you beat me this one. Yeah. See? Oh no, yeah, no, yeah. Oh.
Barely.
Yeah, you beat me by Jesus
150 points. Yeah.
Holy crap.
No, I think we were really close on a lot of them, but then eventually we get to a
Yeah.
point in the game where you just beat me in every single bonus game.
Well, it's because I started getting used to a lot of the bonus games. And see, this is weird. Like, what a lot of people
Like,
don't
look at
realize-
that.
Yeah.
That's not interesting.
No. And what a lot of people aren't realizing here as well is I played at least through the first 3 worlds on my own before me and Julian sat down to record this game.
Mm-hmm.
So as such, a lot of what Julian's experiencing is his first time really experiencing any Yoshi's Island game. So,
I have played 2 others, but not like to a large extent.
Yeah. Where this is your first full experience.
Yes, yeah.
I love
Not
how
a great first experience, considering it's like a game where you can completely kill your co-op partner.
Well, yeah, but this is also the first Yoshi Island one to give co-op. Yeah, there's the example. Like, boom, you're the first one. By the time you get that one, you have the ability to pay for it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah, no. The power badges become really handy as you go through the game, and eventually you also gain. Like,
Yeah,
and I find this happens
you
as you go
gain-
back through levels if you miss something.
You gain what I like to deem sort of a problem with platformers these days, where they put in something to help you, but it gets to the point where you might as well just put it on all the time.
Yeah, as you see us later on, where we start putting on one that lets us see secrets and one that basically draws things in.
Yeah,
towards
which
us.
completely breaks the whole style of adventuring
Well-
and finding secrets.
For the most part, yes, but it still isn't terrible per se.
And it's the same problem that Donkey Kong Returns has. Like, why not just keep Squawks on all the time?
Exactly.
Why not keep them on all the time? Because you
But
want to
because-
collect all of those collectibles. Just keep them on all the time, and you'll always see all the collectibles.
But
So-
with Donkey Kong Country Returns, the collectibles really only give you a minor superficial thing. Mind you, whereas with Donkey Kong Returns, I like that a little bit better than this one, where in this one you just get Yoshis.
yeah,
As opposed to Donkey Kong Country Returns,
Well-
where you actually get artwork. And artwork is, like, and especially with concept art, a lot of games, concept art is really nice.
well, I know that, but it's still the same collectathon
Yeah, it's
thing
a
that
collective-
we're all ingrained to do because we
Yeah.
love collecting like things.
Oh yeah, see, that's a good example of I couldn't get free from that after shooting him,
Yeah.
or after he shot me because
I think if they had put in a yeah, he
And that-
killed me.
But here's the
What
thing:
the hell?
if you go back and watch earlier, Julian did the same thing to me.
Yeah.
I did an off screen there.
Yeah, there were like we've almost beaten this game and we've played the entire thing.
Like,
This game, there are things in this game that piss us off. We kept playing it because we were trying to beat it, but there are things that piss us off.
the thing that pissed us off, but it wasn't the kind of piss off that's like Dark Souls rage quit kind of piss off.
Yeah, well, that's a different type of thing entirely.
Well, no, I'm just talking rage style.
Well, it's not. No, I'm not talking rage. I'm just talking frustration. Because there's a difference. There's a difference between getting angry at something and getting frustrated when it's not your fault.
Yeah, see the first
Because-
but to be fair, that could be argued a lot in the case of Dark Souls.
True,
but anyway,
but
yeah.
there are moments in Dark Souls where the boss will just kill you, and that's not your fault. That's the boss killing you.
Yeah.
In a game like this, where you progress forward and the camera will follow one character and kill the other character because they're not following you, that's the game's fault.
Yeah,
that's
no.
not your fault.
No, I know. But, like,
So-
it's that kind of rage where, yeah, you're angry, but at the same time, it's like, this is annoying, but, you
Yeah,
know, I'm still willing to deal.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it rage. I'd just call it frustration and just annoyance because it's a problem with the game design rather
Yeah.
than
But it's not like...
being hard.
Yeah, but it's not like the frustration takes too much away from the game. Like,
It's still fun, yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
the game's
it's still a
fun.
great game.
It's just I feel like there's a lot of stuff in this game
that
just
could have been fixed.
That could
have been worked on a bit more before they released it. Yeah.
And I don't think they've actually like put out. Have they put out any updates for this game since playing it?
I don't recall.
Yeah, that would make sense. With a game like this, it's like why?
I mean, it's a platformer. Unless it's anything really game breaking.
Yeah, there's no point fixing it.
Yeah. Yeah. All this. These levels are so full. So you're like, and again, my first playthrough of this world, I missed the first flower in the first level. I missed the flower in the second level. Yeah. I missed a bolster and a flower in this level, my first run through. And I was taking my time to explore because I've also played through all of Yoshi's Island, the GBA version as well. So I've dealt with those bonus GBA missions. Oh god.
Yeah, I'm glad this game didn't take that like side of things. Like, there's still the bonus levels that all have like really specific gimmicks to them.
Well, yeah, but this was also...
But they're all not that bad.
Yeah, because this one was also designed for kids.
That's true.
The Game Boy Advance, I find, was also aimed at a different demographic, and because they were already familiar with the demographic that played the original Yoshi's Island and whatnot, they made those levels harder for a reason. Plus, those levels were also not done by Nintendo.
Yeah, that's true.
So those extra levels that were in Yoshi's Island Advance, those weren't Nintendo. It wasn't Grezzo. It was...
It's another company that did that.
There was another company that helped port the game.
Grezzo mostly works for Legend of Zelda.
Right, because they're the ones behind the ports of Ocarina 3D and Majora 3D.
Yes. Very painfully so. You just see it on the main screen, just... like 3D version by Grezzo and then Nintendo copyright. It's like, okay.
Well, I mean, it's not that Nintendo probably couldn't. It's just given what they were doing.
Point. Yeah, but it's like, what's the point of redoing a game you've already made? Why not just give it to another company who probably doesn't who either doesn't make a lot of games or
they're familiar with one thing.
They're familiar with one thing and they can just work on said game, whereas your big Nintendo companies can work on the actual games.
Yeah, so. And again, it was more this. They trusted this company to port one of their more beloved games.
Yeah, exactly. Companies do that all the time.
Sometimes it doesn't work out in the long run. A good example being the Silent Hill HD port, which was 2 and 3.
Oh,
now,
man!
Having been someone who's played those ports, they aren't entirely terrible, but there were a lot of issues.
Oh, man!
Particularly surrounding 3.
Yeah.
One of the bigger problems was, and something that not a lot of people entirely realize, something I actually learned through Did You Know Gaming, was when the company that ported the games took hold of it from Konami. This is way after Team Silent had left.
Yeah.
So, I love that ricochet and that half pipe.
It's designed like that.
Yeah.
These first few levels are designed.
They're designed to teach you about egg bouncing.
Yeah, of course.
Especially this level. But as I was saying, with the Silent Hill, that was you dying there.
That was barely an off-screen death.
I know.
It was so tight. Come on, game. Seriously. And also, when you die, you lose all of your eggs. That's another thing.
Yeah, that was a big frustration.
You just deal with it later.
Yeah, this was the big bullshit that I missed in the first time. Trust me. There's a reason we start using that secret thing throughout a lot of the game. One, because we're trying to collect all the flowers and bundles that was basically what we set forth with this game. Mm-hmm. That is our gimmick. We are collecting all the flowers, all the bundles. Yeah. If we can 100% a level at a time, great. If not, how the hell did I was aiming an egg.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, right. To stop aiming the egg, I stuck out my tongue.
Yeah,
right.
That was something you.
It took me a bit of getting.
You would stop your aiming of eggs by using your tongue, but I was usually in front of you when you were doing that. So that led to
was a mix of one. You learned to not do that. Oh yeah, we missed.
We missed the arm bolster. Yeah. Yeah, it was just you learning to, pressing down is the best way to just stopping the egg.
Yeah. How are we going about this? Because we would we'd go back into the level and then we'd just cut it.
Did we? I forget. Actually.
Oh no, we got it
I
at
think
the
we just
at the beginning of
continued.
the next
Yeah,
episode.
we just continued on in the next episode.
Because this was 3 levels.
Yeah, I don't think we did. There was much backtracking for the first 3.
No.
For the first 3 episodes.
Yeah.
So I think we'll be fine for this.
And basically for these levels, we tried
Hard.
to... Yeah. For this game, we basically tried to do 3 levels per episode, and if we missed something, we'd go back and we'd edit around that.
Yeah.
So that will be the structure that we aim for this game.
Hey, look at all these fucking patches you can fucking slam all over your Wii pad.
Yeah. The thing is, though, those actually add to Miiverse. Like, those are something that you were given in Miiverse. So
I know
outside
that.
of this game, you can patch all sorts of Yoshi's Woolly World stuff, patch all sorts of Hyrule, of Twilight Princess stuff, and those patches are given to you.
Yeah, oh, I know that.
And I like that.
Yeah.
That is a neat thing.
That's,
the stamps are neat. But, oh yeah, this is just us running around.
Yeah, the Shy Guys are just having a good time. He's having a good time.
Yeah. Oh, and that's you becoming Safari Yoshi.
Yes.
I think it's Safari Yoshi.
Yeah, I think this is about where we end the
Yeah, this
episode,
is about
so.
this is about where we started ending that, and that's us showing off where the special level was.
Yeah.
So in the next episode, which again, the first 3 are us post-commentating because of issues.
Yeah. Oh, great post there, guy.
Yeah, I know.
Great, thanks for that.
The next few
Anyway.
episodes, we will see you with post-commentary.
Yes.